Great technical difficulty Thursday. Technical difficulty Thursday. It was. It's been a crazy, 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 crazy morning. It's been a crazy morning because for some reason my internet is going bonkers, and that's considering that I actually uh, connected my computer to the Ethernet. Good morning, Karina. Thank you so much. I got your message yesterday. Swa swa. I got y'all's message yesterday. Yeah, for some reason. Good morning, Mr. Lerma. Thank y'all so much for everything that y'all do. Enrique, good morning, bendiciones, Claudia. I have cookies. Yes, they are finally back in. Come stop by, pick up some cookies. They're really delicious cookies. Good morning, Joe. Break session. Have a great morning. Thank you for being on here. Leah, good morning. Good morning. I watched Josh's video yesterday. It was pretty cool. I hope he continues with it. It's a lot of fun, and I'm sure that a lot of the his classmates out there would really appreciate it. It's just fun. As long as it's fun, it's cool. It's cool, and he seemed to have a good time on it. Actually, a lot of other individuals out there are making mention that they're wanting to do somewhat of the same. And again, that's awesome. I always try to encourage individuals, to do the same. Santa Ana family. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, am I struggling with internet? I am. Hey, hola. Yeah, it's a little bit on the wonky side this morning. It's just the internet. Nah, it should be back to normal, but it is not. Are we having issues, guys, out there? Good morning, Nancy. Quiero café. Van, come to the office. Guys, I always have coffee at the office. Gracias a Dios. Come cookies and coffee. Nelda, good morning. Stop by anytime you can. And Pedro, buenos dias. Good morning, man. Good morning. Please come and get a sticker. The office is 1240 East Madison. I am almost running out of stickers, but I have Marco, my man. He's great at making stickers. I'm sure he'll help us out with some more. Melida, good morning. Love it. Steve, cookies. Please come up, pick up the cookies. The more cookies you pick up, the less cookies I will eat. That's a good thing for me. Encarnacion, buenos dias. Good morning, sunshine. Buenos dias. And good morning, Marisa. Leal. Madison, wake up. It's almost time to go back to school. Hey, Norma. Hermosa, buenos dias. Yes, issues everywhere. There it goes. For some reason, it's like jumping. It's just like a weird little thing. Internet not bueno this morning. Good morning, Ray. Royal. Thank you, Royal, for your post, man. One of the things that I appreciate. I appreciate a lot of the individuals, making their posts, sharing our posters out there, and encouraging individuals. Don't forget, guys. This is our race, and I mean we as a community's races together. So I greatly appreciate you, Ivan. Yeah, I'm flickering off and on. Sorry. Thank you, Jeremiah. I only wish that I looked as good as you. Handsome devil, you. Good morning, Kat. Good morning. Buenos días, mi estimado. Un abrazo y estamos con usted. Gracias, Arnoldo. Muy bendecido con su amistad y su apoyo. I am at Porter waiting to pick up the laptops for my kiddos. They start at 10 a.m. and there is a big line already. There is. So be patient out there, guys. And please be patient with please be patient out there with my my staff at the schools. Again, they're it's not their fault. It's not their fault, and they're doing the best job that they can. So thank you, Screaming Man. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Saida. Happy birthday to you. Shout out to Glor Lumber. It's kind of funny, but I've always loved Glor Lumber. I don't know why, but I don't think I've ever been there, but I've always passed by and seen, their building and stuff. And it's just that iconic image that you have, and it's just embedded in your mind. Let me tell you, that's one of the reasons why I think I shared it yesterday. I was able to find an amazing sign. Well, I wasn't. A friend of mine up in Austin found an amazing sign that is Visit Brownsville, and it's just an awesome sign. Visit Brownsville, and he found it at one of the local thrift stores up there in Austin, Texas, and sent me a message that says, "Hey, Erasmo, look what I found." It was at Habitat for Humanity, and I said, "Oh, how in the world did that, go to Austin, Texas?" So I said, "Hey, man," I said, "let's try to see if we could buy it." And they wanted a high price for it. Well, for me, it was a high price. They wanted $185, but it was at a thrift store, and I mean, who in Austin, Texas, is going to pay $185 for a Visit Brownsville sign? So I said, man, ask them if they'll take $100 for it, man. And so he negotiated out there, which is something that you could actually do at a lot of the thrift stores up in Central Texas. I know for a fact because I used to visit a lot of them, and we actually got the sign for $80, and we paid someone $20 to get the sign to my friend's home. And yes, I am the owner of the Visit Brownsville billboard. That is awesome. And I posted the picture of Visit Brownsville sign on my page. And we just have to figure out how we're going to bring it back down to Brownsville. But, I just I don't understand how we lost that sign. It's a beautiful sign. It has a mariachi. It has some parrots. It's got a soccer ball. It's got someone on a bica. It's got by on the border by the sea logo on the bottom. It says "Visit Brownsville," a huge big billboard. So what I plan to do with it is, and someone kayaking. What I plan to do with it is I plan to put it here in my office, and anyone that wants to come by and take a picture with it, they're more than welcome to do it. My ultimate goal is, and I do this, and I've done this at several points in several instances of my life. I'll I'll use something as my direction marker, and I'll use something as my direction marker, and by that I mean I'll look at it every day and I'll say, this is where we're going with this. This is what we need to do with this. Like right here on my right side, and I have a little prayer on there. I have some Skinny Fit Super Youth powder that I was given for my skin from a friend. So I know that I have to take it, and it's just right there. It's that marker. So with a sign, I want to have it here at my office, your office. You're welcome to come when it's here, and people can come and take pictures with it, man, because it is beautiful, beautiful. And hopefully, we'll see if the city of Brownsville is going to let us to put it on the wall of our building downtown. But ultimately, I want it as a marker to remind me that we have to build a performing arts center for our students. We have to build a performing arts center. So that's my goal. Bring it down, and it is going to be placed in the art gallery of our performing arts center. And I want that big old billboard, that big old sign to remind us that we made a promise to this community. We made a promise to our students. We made a promise to our parents. And by we, I mean two previous boards, and we will fulfill the promise that we made to our people. Because for far too long, uh, our people, they get these politicos. They have been open forever, helping the community with building supplies and jobs. It's awesome. I love Alton Glore, Alton Glore Lumber, guys. For far too long, politicians come around and they start to ask for things. They ask for your vote. They ask for your support. They can, no, que yo sí voy a hacer, y que I'm going to do what's right for the city of Brownsville. And they lie to us. They become like Drew Brown, that promised a lot of people a lot of great things, and ultimately she stabbed everyone in the back. She helped Sylvia steal our money. So, este, we need to start to correct that. Look, guys, I put out a little video that a friend of mine made out of a previous broadcast that we had, and I what I say I mean, guys. We got to stop settling for crumbs. We got to stop settling for crumbs. And unfortunately for us, these politicos, these politicians, they want to give us crumbs, guys. They want to give the community crumbs, and we deserve better. We deserve the entire cake, and that's what I'm hoping that this election is going to show everyone else in the community, that my people are tired. They're tired of us being the butt of the jokes for all the cities in Rio Grande Valley. I mean, every other city here in Rio Grande Valley is prospering, guys. Every single one. We get nothing. We get nothing, and we've gotten nothing for far too long. So it's time, man. It's time for us to, start investing in our community, start investing in our youth. And by that is bringing the resources back to serve the people. Unfortunately, we've had politicians that have served themselves and their special little interests. And look, talking about the sign, one of the things on the sign is someone on a bike. And, I love exercise. I believe in healthy diet. I believe in, being active. I truly believe it. But it's still a niche, guys. It's still a small group of individuals in the city of Brownsville who are out there cycling. And again, I love my cycling friends. I have a great relationship with a lot of the different cycling teams here. But is it priority number one for the city of Brownsville? It is not. It isn't. And we spent millions of dollars on events like Ciclovia, which brought no revenue to the city of Brownsville. Did it make more people healthy? I'm going to say no. No, because it goes back into the bag ban. You know, it's not the bag's fault that the city of Brownsville is so dirty, because the complaint was that, no, okay, the plastic bags are littering the city of Brownsville. It's not the plastic bags' fault. Es la gente marrana. La gente marrana. Es la misma gente marrana que tira los dirty diapers in the parking lots of our retail stores, at the mall, at Walmart, at HEB. I mean, you've seen them. You walk around Walmart, or you're going back to your car and you see a dirty diaper ahí tirado en el piso. We've got to stop changing. We've got to start changing that mentality in people. No sean marranos. And look at what's happening now in the age of Rona. In the age of Rona, you go to Walmart, you go anywhere, and you're going to find what on the floor? Face coverings. Those disposable face coverings. And worse, when all this started, you were seeing gloves all over the place. Are you going to ban face coverings and ban gloves? It's la gente marrana. We got to start educating our people. There's a better way, folks. There's a better way. And by there being a better way, it means that we have to apropiarnos de las cosas. We have to truly believe that everything that is around us is ours. It is yours. Mira, I'll give you one example that I've shared before, and I'll share it again. Back some years ago, Dr. Castro, I'm ready for Saturday. I'm going to send you pics of the food so you can post them for Saturday's show. Love you, man. Thank you. Back some time ago, guys, they put new benches at Morningside Park. Beautiful benches at Morningside Park some years ago. And what happens, buenos dias, Sandra. It says, buenos dias. And what happened was, I was like, oh, yeah. And, I posted about it. Hey, great stuff, man. Great stuff. Great stuff. And then the next day, they sent me pictures. They sent me pictures, and the benches had been vandalized. They had been tagged, and someone had gone with a knife on the benches because whoever did it is that didn't realize that they were actually vandalizing their own property. There's a passage in Ephesians chapter 5 that talks about husbands and wives. Y dice, ningún hombre despreció nunca su propia carne. O sea, there's been no man that has hated their own flesh, sino que la sustenta, la cuida y la protege. And that's talking about the relationship between a wife and a husband, that the wife is the man's flesh. Same flesh. They are one flesh now. Well, it's the same thing, guys. Well, not exactly, but the gist of the matter is those park benches, they're yours, City of Brownsville. They're your benches. So when our kids or whoever's out there destroying the benches, you're destroying your own property. Es tuyo. Es tuyo. If you're out there, vandalizing a building, it's your building. It's yours. When they wanted to give away the property at the community college, $250 million worth of land and buildings, they were trying to give away what's yours. And I'll say this: when they defaced that building and took down the gay pride flag that they had set up, and again, I wasn't in favor of them putting up the flag to begin with, and nothing against the gay community. It's just I'm tired of people, wanting to be signaled out, wanting to get a lot of recognition, because if you do it for one, you're going to have to do it for everyone out there. But they tagged the building, and I honestly didn't even understand what it meant until someone clarified, because for some reason I thought it said UTB, but it's LGBT something. I can't remember. But they were tagging their own building. See, and that's what happens in the city of Brownsville. We don't make what our surroundings, we don't make them ours, because the politicians have made us feel that way. It's not yours. It's the cities. It's the districts. And people go like, pues, ellos dicen que son de ellos. It's not theirs, folks. The district is yours. The city is yours. You are the city. You are the government. You. And unfortunately, good morning. Weren't you having a BISD candidate this morning? Yes. The BISD candidate that we had invited was Jessica Gonzalez. Jessica Gonzalez would asked if she could be on tonight, because a lot of individuals were going to be teaching, going to be at school, and we were going to have a little bit of less audience. So she asked if she could come tonight. And I said, sure, it's good. So hopefully tonight we will have a candidate for place 3, Jessica Gonzalez, on. And again, guys, we invited all candidates. And Jessica Gonzalez and I have had, our ups and our downs in the past. But again, I am going to keep my promise. Any candidate out there that wants to come on and, share their platform and answer your questions, I will share my platform with them, because I want you to be informed. I want you to know what each candidate brings to the table. I want them to answer the tough questions, and I don't care who it is. I don't care. It could be anyone. It could be my opponent. If my opponent wants to come on and share why she is a better candidate than me for this position, I'll give her the opportunity, and I'll let you decide. Anyway, so she'll be on Peppermint Patty tonight. Good morning, Don Erasmo. Dios contigo, Dios con nosotros. Can you show us a picture of the billboard? Vicky, it is on my page. And send me an inbox in case you don't find it, and I will send you a picture, direct picture. It's a beautiful sign. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sign. I'm not even exaggerating or joking. It's beautiful. The city really has to give an explanation as to why it ended ended all the way up to Austin. Why couldn't they just donate it to someone local in the city? It's a beautiful sign, guys. Beautiful sign. It's a 8 by 16. 8 by 16. It's like a billboard. It's beautiful, beautiful. And I was able to save it thanks to my friends up in Austin. Save it. And again, I appreciate my friends up in Austin. They follow our page, they follow our videos, and it piqued their curiosity that one of our iconic signs was in Austin, Texas. But guys, this is our city, and you know what's I was very fortunate, to as of right now be out of pocket $100. I just need to find some way to bring it back to Brownsville. But that sign, I can almost guarantee you, and I'll find out. I'll do my best to find out. That sign cost us $150,000. It's your money. That sign cost us, the city of Brownsville, $150,000 because it was part of a marketing campaign. $150,000 that I bought for $100. But again, it's not valued 150,000 now. It's more of a sentimental value for the city of Brownsville. But that's how they piss away your money. That's how they throw away your money. I mean, do you remember the logo when they were trying to change the logo of the city of Brownsville? They had that ugly little thing that I could have made on PowerPoint. That ugly little thing cost us $150,000. But they had a compadre that had a marketing company, and they paid him $150,000. That's how things work in the city of Brownsville. So this poster that we were able to save and bring back, $150,000 sign, and we purchased it for $100. I am so proud. I'm so proud because we need to bring it back to the city of Brownsville. It's ours. And we need to put it in the art gallery or the entrance of our Performing Arts Center because we have to make right what they did wrong. This board has decimated the monies of our children, the resources of our teachers, have pissed them away. So we have an opportunity to make things right, to bring back the light, and actually offer our folks transparent stewardship. It's time. It really is time, man. And I'm excited. I'm so excited because we're going to build a performing arts center for our students, for our fine arts department, for our bands, for our choirs. We're going to fulfill the promises that they made. And someone told me, goes, Erasmo, well, you can't promise. You can't make promises. The promise was already made. It wasn't my promise. It was their promise. They lied. I won't lie. I won't lie. And we've got to stop being satisfied with migajas, las crumbs. Stop being satisfied with that. Unless they're cookie crumbs. Asmo. Asmo. I already ate the error. Guys, please pick up my cookies. A plus. Please pick up my cookies as they came in. Someone came to pick them up yesterday. I hadn't picked them up yet. So So please, I'm sorry I didn't have them ready. I just picked up the crumbs. The only crumbs that you should accept are cookie crumbs. But stop accepting crumbs from the city and this district. We deserve a lot better. Lalo, my man, God bless you. Hey, Erasmo, did you hear about the scandal from the Edinburgh president board member calling their own special ed and laughing live in the meeting? Imagine BIZ doing that and getting away with it. There's so much disregard for our special needs, for our special students. But that's part of the dissociation that exists between some of the board members and the community. And that is why, like our board, yeah, and they probably would get away with it. That's why our board, they think that they're doing a great job. That's why they continuously pat themselves on the back. Oh, great job, great job. They are not doing a great job. Good morning. Oh, now I realize why it's hot. I didn't turn on the air conditioning. Hold on. Dije yo, ¿por qué no oigo ruidito? ¿Por qué is it kind of warm? And I hadn't turned on the air conditioning. ¿Saben qué? Y es que I'm trying to figure that's chair. I have this beautiful shirt on. I don't know if you could see the shirt. I have this beautiful shirt on. It's Paisley's, but it's one of these thick shirts. It's a beautiful shirt. It's one of these thick shirts. So, está calentita. It's a little warm, but I love the shirt. It's beautiful. We presently are served by socialist board. They line their pockets and give us crumbs, and we settle for it. No more crumbs. Actually, I'm going to make some stickers. No more crumbs. Marco, if you're watching tonight, make me some no more crumbs. No more crumbs stickers. Sylvia! Get back the money! That's stupid. I went yesterday for the middle school, and I went there before 9 a.m., and the line was so long already. Yeah. And again, guys, it's not our school's fault, not our teachers' fault, not our principals, not their fault. It is this administration, this school board, and this superintendent. I should have been a little bit more proactive. They should have prepared better for us. They didn't. Mask, gloves, diaper, trash, all in the parking lots. It's horrible. I'm going to expose you when you try running for Senate. A la... Why are you so angry, Grandpa? Why, Grandpa? Grandpa, I love you. Love you, Grandpa. Come have some coffee and take some of my cookies, Grandpa. Love you. Blessed morning, Christina Jasmine. Good morning. Good morning. Ciclovia would maybe work if these leaders would promote it in the schools, create bike clubs at each of the schools, these promoters. Yes. Yeah. Look, again, we have the bike lanes already. Let's start to use them. Let's start to use them. Let's start to promote healthy lifestyles desde abajo hacia arriba. And again, I love my bike clubs. Again, my bike clubs are awesome. They know. Good morning, Benny Puentes. Good morning. Good morning. Es mío, no tuyo. Why are you so mad, angry Grandpa? What happened to all those white bikes around town? Did they remove it for COVID? Those were awesome. No, those things were never going to work. It was funny, but they brought down this rent a bike for the city of Brownsville. God only knows how much money we invested in that crap. And they thought, yeah, people are going to come down and use the bikes. And lo que pasó es de que they wound up in Matamoros. In Matamoros. I mean, why did they not understand or realize that if they put up bikes downtown, people were going to take them to Matamoros? They did. I hope. Pinsima, looking good. You're looking good, Papa. Love you, man. Bring Joe Rodriguez to the show. Actually, invitation. He has been invited. We'll might have him later on this week, maybe next week. City should give Tigers buildings to promote their art. Plenty of buildings to work with. Yeah. Buenos días, Rosito Rubiates. Buenos días. Did you get your mask or coffee mugs yet? No coffee mugs. And I just sent a message this morning to ask about the the mask. So I'll find out. Late, but good morning, Goat. Good morning, Elias. Love you, man. Good to see you. If you can or want, have a sign delivered to me here in San Antonio, and I'll hold it up for you. Yes, love you, Mo. When I go pick up the sign, or when I have someone go pick up the sign, I'll go have someone take you a sign. Internet is dragging today. How many more signs have they gotten rid of? The cost to taxpayer, $150,000. I we were able to save one. They piss away your money, folks. They piss away your money. Yesterday, we had a situation at Lopez Supermarket, and we had to call 911, and they never answered the call. I was waiting for over a minute, and the phone rang, so I dropped the call. Imagine if it was someone that was near life and death. That pissed me off. Our priorities are skewed in the city of Brownsville. We need help. Good morning, Steve Anthony. And let me tell you, man, I went yesterday to pick up some food at Maiz. Maiz is back here on St. Francis. Correct me if I'm wrong, Steve. But let me tell you, they got some amazing food out there. I had meatloaf. Papa had Salisbury steak. He loved it. Um, I think I've had tamales there. Tamales are amazing, amazing tamales. So please, guys, support our local businessman. You know, they're out there trying to serve our community, and then trying to support their own family and and themselves. So please go out there, support local business. Maiz Restaurant, I think, is on St. Está para the west side. Great food. Please. Yesterday we had a situation at Lopez. Yes, we got that one. Marcos. Can you make me some no more crumbs? No more crumbs. Dot dot dot. No mas. No more crumbs. Like a little bit bigger than my Nombe Chet Up stickers. No more crumbs. If you could make that for me, I'd appreciate it. Marco, my man, he's amazing. No more crumbs, Papa. Love you. Good morning, Erasmo. Many blessings, many blessings, many blessings. Thank you, Leti Hermosa. Have a beautiful day. Many blessings to you. I logged on right when I heard no more crumbs. Ah! So if you could make me a couple of stickers, some stickers, a lot of stickers. No more crumbs. Dot dot dot. Or you're the expert. Just no more crumbs, so that people could share. It's time. Good morning, blessings, Ari. Good morning, good morning. No les hagas caso a esos pendex. No, it's all right, guys. You know, a lot of times people want to come on and they want their 15 minutes of fame, and and I'm okay with it, man. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because they're still here. It's like all these board members that watch this show and listen in, and I hear that the superintendent is also doing, watching in. Thank you, superintendent. Love you, Papa. Thank you, man. Este, and it's cool, man. Uh, One of the things that I've learned with all the negative publicity that I would get is the more hate they threw my way, the more popular I became in the city of Brownsville, because a lot of people are intrigued at times. I mean, how is it that supposedly this guy that's so bad, so horrible, is doesn't appear to be, and I am not. I'm a pretty cool cat. Hey, Diana. I'm a pretty cool cat. And but again, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and everyone can express their opinion. I have no issue with it. Just don't come out here and call me crap and a half. Este, don't come and say I'm not handsome and totally fat. These cookies are amazing, amazing. A lot of people have asked me about the cookies, where I get my cookies made. It's a top secret. It's a top secret, and I'm just joking. But uh, please don't be posting advertising for La Pingüina on your page and then asking me uh, for information. La Pingüina has to go. Stop eating the damn cookies! I can't. If a lot of people watch, invest in Hinotama. Love you, ma'am. Ah, thank you, Linda. I love your crown. I need a crown. Member? Grandpa. Love you, Grandpa. And good morning, hermosa Monica. Good morning, good morning. The flea market will be open next week. The flea market will be open, I think, on the 29th. 29th. Should the flea market be open? No. I love the flea market. But the flea market is going to open. And I will not be going. Yes, you're popular because you're transparent. Antes no sabíamos ni qué pasaba en BSD. Now we know. And there's more information out there. I promise you. Some of it I can't share, but soon. I promise. And I will always be true to my word. I will do my best to continue to be transparent, to be honest, to tell you the truth. And truth number one, you don't deserve crumbs. You don't deserve migajas. You deserve the entire cake. This is yours. It's yours. And I will do everything I can to make sure that you get todo el pastel. No more crumbs. No more crumbs. No more crumbs. And I feel for my opponent in this race. Este, she doesn't know what eating crumbs is. Has always been rich. Has been given everything in her life. Everything in this life has been given to her. Never worked a day for it. Given. You can look at her page. Trips to Europe, Italy, Rome, vacations here and there, fine dining, wine. And they think that they could buy an election. They think they could buy themselves a seat on the BISD board. They think they could buy your seat. I want you to tell them that your seat is not for sale. Unlike the signs that the city of Brownsville disposes of, the signs that cost us, the taxpayers, $150,000. The one that I was one that I managed to save for $100 because I love thrift stores. I have to. Everything I wear thrift stores. La segunda. Me acuerdo cuando estábamos chicos. Do y'all remember the cheese lines? Remember when we would get government cheese? Oh my lord. It's fascinating. Remember the blocks of cheese? My gosh. Cheese. Government cheese. Remember? It was here in front of a Immaculate Conception Church. They would distribute the blocks of cheese. Oh my lord. God, did we eat quesadillas like crazy? Tortilla de masa, le echábamos el queso, calentábamos tostadita. Esa era nuestra cena. That's what we would eat. Remember? El queso? Government cheese? That's how we were raised, guys. Want to thank all the law enforcement that went around the hospital and appreciate the hard work they are doing. Yes, thank you so much. Lucy Latigo, goodness. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning. Welcome to the Hell Brownsville Flea Market. Stop the nepotism and corporatism 100%. The best cheese ever. It was amazing. That's the kind of meals that we had when we were growing up. And believe it or not, yes, it looked like a big block of butter. Believe it or not, guys, there's still hunger in our cities. There's still a lot of students that are at-risk students that, can only have 2 meals a day. There's some homes in the city of Brownsville where the house doesn't have flooring. No tiene piso. I've been to some of them. We've done our best to try and help people. How is someone who has been given everything in her life, everything, on a golden platter, going to empathize with our people? I mean, I've had lobster twice in my life. Y pedacitos. I've had lobster twice in my life. My opponents, they have it every other day if they wanted to. It doesn't cost them a thing. New cars, trips to Europe, all paid by mama and daddy. Now they want to buy your seat at the BISD board. And yeah, I know they're going to come after me with mail outs and flyers and ads in the corrupt, pathetic Herald. Maybe even some TV commercials. They have all the money in the world. I have you, and I have cookies. And let me tell you something. I'll take you 100 times over before I take anything that they have. I'll take you. I choose you, my people, my friends. Good morning, Erasmo. Bendiciones, Marco. Todavía te estoy esperando. Census 2020, guys, please fill out the census. 2020 census.gov. 2020 census.gov. That cheese kept on giving, thought it would never end. Do you remember? Como que le entrabas y todavía había queso. Y le entrabas y todavía había queso. I loved it. Lobster, what is that? Son camaroncitos, pero que están like basketball players. They are not one of us, and they think they could lead our people. They don't know our struggles. They don't. They've never set foot in a public school ever. And now they want to make decisions for your children, for our community. How? No saben de tortilla de masa con sal. Qué rico, qué rico, qué rico. Así nos creamos. Yo les he dicho, yo me crié con flor de pita. Do you remember flor de pita? Las chochas, las chochas, flor de pita. Let me tell you, it was kind of funny because nos arrancábamos, mi tía Sara, abuelita, Tere, y yo y Freddy, y nos arrancábamos, ¿no? Para allá, para la Boca Chica, y encontrábamos una palmera que tenía flor de pita y nos arrancábamos, y mis tías bien así como bien misteriosas, tan, 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 tararán, tararán, tarán, tan, 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 tan. And I said, like, ¿por qué? And decían, es que no debemos de cortarlas. And I found out later, it was illegal to cut las flor de chochas, las flor de pita. I don't know why. I mean, goodness gracious. It was illegal to cut the flor de pita, las chochas. It was illegal. It still is illegal. That's crazy. That's food. How can it be illegal to go cut food? I mean, there's hundreds of them. Let people go cut la flor de pita, las chochas. And y traíamos las chochas and las limpiábamos. Las limpiamos, pero tenías que, if people, don't let me lie, you had to make sure that you cut off all the green, because donde estaba la flor, tiene las de estas verdecitas, o sea, las little stems. You had to make sure that you took off all the green. Does anyone know why? I'm going to see if anyone responds. ¿Por qué le teníamos que quitar todas las de estas verdecitas a las chochas? They go to Europe and bring us back the Rona. Yes. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that after a while. These are the same rich kids that brought death to our city. We're going to talk about that in the next couple of weeks. Chochas con huevo, the best. O con tomatito y con cebolla. Tastes like cabbage, sort of. It's damn good. Erasmo, flea market closed, but I will see people having garage sales. Yeah, they shouldn't have garage sales. They're good. Porque amargan. Es cierto. Fake them amargosa. Es cierto. O sea, sé lo que estoy hablando, ¿verdad? O sea, tenías que quitarle todo lo verdecito, porque si dejabas lo verdecito, they would taste amargas. Amargabas todo el plato because it would sour the flour. Carlos Elizondo Melguizo running for place 7. I'm very proud of Carlos. I'm very, very proud of Carlos because he is a testament of getting hit, getting slapped, getting kicked, standing up, dusting yourself off, and moving forward. And I know because I did some of that kicking. Sorry. A testament of fighting spirit. They give it that bitter taste. Las flor de pita. Flor de pita. Yes, handsome. Thank you, amor. Pero amargan todo el platillo. But let me tell you, no hay nada más delicioso en el mundo que flor de pita. I love them. Nopales, no shut up. No nopales. Numbe shut up. I love nopales. Also grew up con lentejas. Remember las lentejas? And let me tell you, I make the best lentejas in the world. And I challenge anyone out there. I make some damn good lentejas, and I love lentejas. And let me tell you guys, it's kind of funny because all that stuff, all the food that we used to eat, las chochas, nopales, lentejas, they are now considered superfoods. Superfoods. And by that, it means that pues, they do a body good. Superfoods, they do a body good. And por eso la raza de tenantes, pues so saludable, so healthy. Because comíamos puras cosas riquísimas. My mother used to cook la pita. My hubby loves lentejas. I love lentejas. Let me tell you, yo le pongo wheat, cebollita, tomatito, claro, and I put some bacon in there because everything tastes better with bacon. But they have to have wheat. El otro día, good morning, Kat. Morning, Abraham. Love you. El otro día, I had some lentejas, and I was looking through it. Y dije yo, where's the weenie? You have to chop off the weenie. Am I wrong? En las lentejas, tiene que tener pedacitos de weenie. Circulitos. ¿No? That's the way I've always had them. Y me sirvieron lentejas at a restaurant the other day, and I was going like, where's the damn weenie? I can't find the damn weenie. What I'm trying to say, guys, is that that's the food that we were raised on. We grew up with that type of food. You know, those were our meals because they're so inexpensive. El fideíto. Oh my lord, el fideíto. My opponent in this race always had maids and butlers. Caviar. Caviar, lobster, and steak, filet mignon, trips to Europe. Hey, they even took a trip to Disney World with taxpayer money. Does anyone remember that? How the whole family, the entire family, took a trip to Disney World and you paid for it. My opponent, my opponent took a trip to Disney World with all the family and we paid for it. Now they want more trips to Disney World. Now they want more of the cake, more insurance contracts, more bank contracts. When is enough going to be enough for these people? Why do they want to give us crumbs? You don't deserve crumbs. This is your city. This is your district. You deserve a fair portion. And I'm going to fight to make sure you get their fair portion. So you could ask my opponent, did your family take a trip to Disney World that we, the people, paid for? Did you try to make we, the people, pay for? More free trips? Come on. You're gonna win this Erasmo. We got you, buddy. Haters are not doing good. Les está ardiendo el trasero. Nambe, shut up. Love you, Ramiro. Te aprecio, compadre. Y necesito tu ayuda. Juntos no seremos vencidos. Good lentejas at Mass Natural on Boca Chica, Strawberry Square. I'll stop by. I love lentejas. Fideo de Emilias. Me encanta el fideo. Nosotros, puro round steak. La balona. You know, siempre le llamamos la baloney. Quiero baloney. Y la baloney fried, donde te la friaban. And does everyone remember when you threw the bologna into the pan? Y luego se hacía like a little cup? Y se hacía una little cup. I love the bologna. Round steak. Puro steak. When is early voting? Early voting starts October the 13th. There's going to be 3 weeks of early voting. My friends, I need your help. I want your help. I want you to please stop by my office. I still have T-shirts. I still have a lot of T-shirts because I got my second batch of T-shirts. I still have T-shirts, and I have some stickers left over todavía. And Marcos is going to make us some No More Crumbs stickers. And please pick up some cookies. Come and break down with donations. Break down with cash. Donations or check. No credit card. No tengo la maquinita. O puro wing con huevos o amiguitas. The face coverings. Face coverings might be in today. So the face coverings might be in today. I'll let you know. Vote, 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 vote. Wieners with a fork over a stove flame. El moco. I have Dr. Rita Hernandez knocking on our door. Y'all have a couple of minutes. She's got some information to share with us. Let me get Dr. Rita Hernandez on here. Dr. Rita Hernandez runs an amazing program. Let me see. Dr. Rita Hernandez. 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 Let me send her the link. One moment. She just has some information in regards to a new program that they're offering for the city of Brownsville and for our community. So let's give her a little bit of time to share that with us. Address until what time? 1240 East Madison. And I'm here now, and I'll be here till 11. And then at 11, I have an event on Central Boulevard, and I'll be back by 12:30. 12:30, and I'll be here till 5 o'clock. But if you need to come later, you tell me. Send me an inbox, and I'll be here. Wieners with corn tortillas. I like them with queso. Queso and corn tortillas, that government cheese. Hello, Erasmo. Those were good times. They were good times. Woo! They were good times. But yeah, I love the bologna. La otra cosa que hacía, that mi tía Elida nos hacía. Has anyone ever had tuna fish en tortilla de harina? Tuna fish de tortilla de harina y con frijoles refritos? Delicious. O sea, la tortilla de harina, le echas tuna fish y a otro lado le echas frijoles, and then you smush them together. Has anyone ever had that? Riquísimo. La tortilla had to be a little bit crispy though for me. But tuna fish, tuna fish, la canned tuna con mayonesa, and then on the other side, frijoles, and you folded them. That was a meal for us. También papas, French fries, homemade French fries, en tortilla. That's how you knew the bologna was done. When it would cup up, se hacía into a cup. I remember, and I have Dr. Rita Hernandez with us. Hey, Dr. Rita Hernandez, do you remember? Do you know how bologna was done when you would fry it?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Do you know when? You know how bologna was done when you were frying bologna?
All I know is the favorite snack for me, old school, is that corn tortilla with a fried bologna in there with some cheese. I know it's completely unhealthy.
Well, I'll tell you how you knew the bologna was ready. You throw it in the sartén, and it would cup up.
Oh, when it does the little, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the little cuffy thing.
that's where you put the cheese, friend. Then you roll it up in a tortilla.
I love that. Let's finish with these comments.
Thanksgiving. That's who you know who we good people, man. We good people.
Yeah. Oye, carne de diablo on Saturday morning.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. Hey, does everyone remember spam? My lord,
Yeah,
delicious.
I don't like it, but I can tell you what, my husband can go to town on spam. And the minute I go out of town to visit the kids in LA or when they were in college at A&M, I knew he was gonna be frying that junk up all weekend. And he mixes it with some concoction that I don't know, only a man could like. It's like beans, pork and beans, and spam. And he fried. I don't know. It's a mess. He loves it. Like
I
he's
love
like a
it.
sloppy Joe.
That someone was mentioning that growing up, our round steak was bologna, where our steak was spam steak. They cut it up, fry it up, échalo al plato. That stuff was
Spotted meat, friend. That was what the other thing. Oh, those weenie sausage thing. Oh no.
oh the oh, you remember those wieners, the Vienna sausage?
Yeah, my
Oh,
dad in front of my dad, man. I miss my dad and my mom, but my dad could sit there and watch an entire Astros game with some of those and crackers.
I love them too. Dr. Rita, how you doing? I hadn't seen you in a while.
Ah, well, you've been busy.
Yeah,
We've been doing that COVID training. You know, we talk a lot about the numbers, and I appreciate y'all getting the word out on that. But as a community, we have to do our part and we have to do better. Because if not, well, it's COVID's not going to decide one day. I'm done with Brownsville. Let me move on.
no,
We have to we have to do our part with the face coverings, the distance, the washing our hands. As a Dr. Mahdi, who I consider to be a brilliant guy, he
love
says
it.
aggressively wash those hands. So now I'm always telling people you got to wash them aggressively. What's that? I said I don't know, but it's just not normal. You got to really scrub them. So we got to do that. But then we had that COVID training for local businesses, and we went. I don't know if you saw. We started passing out the stickers. Like you go to Tipatex or Fruian Motors, they'll have a sticker with RJ on it, and CCI A&M says that business has gone through the training. So now we have a new training, and I got to tell you, we're going to train people, and this is all grant funded.
Woo!
All right, we're a nonprofit career school committed to zero debt. So it's a 3-hour online training. The new trend right now is UV light, using UV light. I'm sure you've heard of it to kill everything. But
Yes.
you got to be trained in it because you don't want to look at it. So we're going to have a 3-hour training, and it's all web based. And when you complete that, check this out. I kind of feel like I'm doing a commercial. I should have got my daughter to do it. She's way cuter than I. But now she has an agent, so I guess I can afford her. So check it out. Everyone who does the 2-hour training is going to get this cool. It's not on. It just looks on. A cool UV light. You're going to get protective glasses and the gloves. I just poked my eye out, by the way, with a protective glass out. So everyone who goes through the 3-hour training that's grant funded, you'll get one of these to keep, so you can do your steering wheel, your phone, everything, the doorknobs where you work. You get the glasses, the gloves, and this, and that'll all come with the training, and you get it for free. Until we, as a community, start doing our part to protect ourselves better, we're going to continue to see the numbers. It is unrealistic to think that we are going to be closed down forever. People have to work. People are working. And if you are working and you go to these business and you work somewhere, tell your boss to call us. Let's safeguard the worker, the family, the customer.
Everyone.
Let's do better our part. because it's not going to pick up and go away. So we either get in a hole, and financially, people are closing every day.
Yes.
It's already a problem. That's going to impact tax base. That's going to impact your city. I watched the city meeting the other day, and I was so proud of the commissioners because they were saying things I want to hear, which is they're starting to tell people, folks, this is a pandemic. Even though we're funded, the money's gonna have to come from somewhere, and people are closing every day, which impacts our community and the money flowing around our community and our tax base. So we just got to do a better job taking care of ourselves. So this training, the local Cameron County businesses, is free, and it's funded through the state, and it's there to help us protect ourselves and each other. And I'm going to send you the flyer first as soon as I get it today, Erasmo, so you can post it.
Great.
But it's a 3-hour training, and all participants will get the wand, the glasses, and everything, so they can sanitize their areas at work.
Let me ask you, Dr. Rita, is everyone eligible to take part, or are there some?
There are criteria. Okay, so this is if you work. If you actually, Francisco, let me speak to that. They didn't really tell me. I don't think they were telling me what I wanted to hear, because what they were telling us is we can't afford to do and give away what we've been doing in the past. And that was hard to say, because it's much more popular, and Erasmo can tell you, it's much more popular to give everybody what they want and make a fiscally bad decision. But when it comes time, there's times you have to decide, make tough calls financially that aren't popular. And that's the problem with our leadership. Sometimes they try to be popular instead of make the right decision. And as leaders, when you're too busy trying to count to 4, which is how many votes it takes to keep your job, rather than thinking about what's fiscally responsible, that gets complicated.
Hi, Monica.
So anyhow, who's eligible for this training? Erasmo, that's a good question. So it's local Cameron County businesses, and they train their staff. We train their staff. Come in. We train their staff. If you're unemployed and looking for employment, this is a training you can add to your resume. We could also clear you for that.
Let me ask you. I'm sure that a lot of our teachers, a lot of our school personnel would be interested as well, because they'd have the opportunity to clean out they're being made to come onto our campus. I mean, would they qualify for the program if they wanted to make sure that their school's area was safe?
Well, they would qualify if BISD called us and said we want to work a deal out with you. But so as far as me giving it to them free directly, I couldn't do that because they're a municipality. No, I'm here to support small business. However,
can they take the training though?
Yeah, they could call me. Yeah, they could.
So what we need to do is, if a teacher wants, because I know that I have a lot of teacher, a lot of BISD staff that don't only teach, but they have a small business on the side, and they may be interested in using it for both, to keep themselves safe, their coworkers safe at work, but also at their small business. So so they might be able to qualify for the grant.
Yeah, just Cameron County Education Initiative. You know who we are. Just reach out to us and call us. We're going to try to do 50 next week. We've already ordered the wands, but naturally we're going after we're targeting businesses. I have a DBA, work from home. Marcos, reach out to us. We can help you.
Yes, Marcos is actually he does have a business. He does my stickers, and does stickers for other individuals in the city of Brownsville. So
yeah, they have to have a TWC account. This is a state grant, but Marcus, reach out to us. The flyer will be up sometime today. I'll get it to you. That's when you can post it out first. I think this is something that everyone should go to work with every day, and just kind of take care of your area, take care of your doorknobs, take care of the bathroom doorknobs, take care of your cars. I already called the car dealers are already kind of looking for us because they want to be able to do that too.
Oh, Miss
Oh, I see Miss Miller.
Yes, Miss Argelia Miller. Miss Argelia Miller is also a candidate for position 3 and the BISD of trustee races. And Miss Miller has already said that she wants to come and join us. So, Miss Miller, you're always welcome. You let me know what day you have available. We would love to hear your platform. And again, I'm going to say it again. Every candidate out there that wants to come on,
Yeah.
I will share my platform with you.
So I tell you who I'm looking for in candidate, whether it be city or state or I mean, you all know I live on South Padre, so I don't vote here. But it's time for us to be fiscally responsible and conservative. We can't anymore because of COVID. The money is it's not where like it used to be. We're going to it's going to trickle down to the classrooms eventually. And I'm looking for fiscal responsibility and conservative leadership. People that are going to evaluate programs, people that are going to put the money where it's making a significant impact. One of my biggest concerns, and I've said it many times before, and I'm sure I'm going to get some hate mail. BISD is no longer as large as it used to be. At its peak under Dr. Zolkowski, we were growing, we were building. It no longer is that district. Yet it is the most top heavy that it's ever been. The significance is made in the classroom.
Preach.
Significance is made on the campuses.
Amen.
That's where the boots need to be. And I was raised by Zolkowski, Johnny Pineda, Hector Gonzalez, those guys. It was always 2 minutes. I'll be right there. I got a meeting. So now that I dropped that, hey, listen, I'll send you the info. Hi, Miss Ortiz. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you. I miss you. We're just talking about you yesterday, actually. My best of Frank was a great principal, great leader. Did some great things at Bright and at, huh? Frank, Cindy's husband, was a great principal.
Was he at Cromac?
He was at Cromac. He was at Ortiz also. He was a great, I mean, not Ortiz, at Bright.
Brent Bright.
Yeah.
Saludos, Cindy. Saludos to you.
No. Aiken.
Aiken. Well, he was, I know, for a fact at Cromac.
He's been all over. He's a great principal.
Yes, a great principal. And I'm very sad that I was hoping that he was going to be one of our amazing candidates for this race, because I think, we need a lot of these individuals that, are honest, sincere.
Yeah.
And I hope, I hope it's not the last time that he considers it, but a great man.
I haven't looked at the candidates, but I'm telling you, as a community, this is the time for us to really see how we can take care of ourselves so we can get our economy going back again, so we don't have to, so we can thrive as a community. Not just survive, but thrive. Okay, well, guys, I got to go because my appointment's here. Looking forward to hearing from y'all.
Thank you, Dr. Rita. Thank you for your endorsement too.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I appreciate Dr. Rita Hernandez. We've been friends for a while. We don't agree on everything out there, but I agree with a lot of the different programs that she tries to bring to our area in regards to training and certification. So please, let's take into account. As soon as I get the flyer, I will throw it out there. And I appreciate her support and in this race for BISD. Many blessings. Blessings, Dr. Hernandez. Sending prayers. Ms. Miller, you let me know when you're ready and available to come on. Thank you, Erasmo. No, thank you, Cindy. Really, as a great guy. And, I do my best to follow things throughout the city. And Mr. Ortiz was amazing. And I was disheartened because I really, he would have been an asset as a board member. And but let's keep on talking, because in 2 years there's going to be that opportunity again, and I can easily see Mr. Ortiz in the leadership position. Adios, Monica. Come back, be with us more. Guys, it is our time to be up. Thank y'all so much for being on here. Again, guys, this is your race. It's time to bring back the district, and then it's time to bring back the city. Blessings. To bring back the city to truly serve the people. It's our time. Together, we can bring back the district and the city to truly serve the people, and not the other way around. Guys, if your family member, your neighbor has fallen prey to COVID-19, please go out there and go out there and go out there and provide groceries for them, go pick up their medicine, whatever, please. And this is the time for us to come together and to see for the needs of our others. See, we'll text you. I'm retired, and therefore I'm available anytime. Love you, Miss Miller. Have a great day. Cat. Love you, Cat. I'll go back and rewatch. Please do, guys. Please continue to be good to each other, and please be good to me.